Here's what's happened really to many of us. We had a steak, if you'll picture a ribeye, and you and I had a steak, and it was our life. And things got cut from the steak. Very lean is now the steak. The fat got cut away. The fat of busyness, the fat of involvement, the fat of just going to the office even, the fat of all these different things, it got cut away. So we ended up with a really, really lean steak. And here's what's happened for some of us. We thought we had a 10 ounce. And when all the stuff got cut away, we got a 2 ounce. We thought our marriage was at a 10, and we found out it was at a 2. We thought our parenting was at a 10, and now our patience is at a 2. And here's what I want you to do. Not look at all the fat that's been given away. I want you to rejoice in the higher things that you've learned. Thank you, God, for what you revealed. Thank you, God, for what you've shown. I want to rejoice in the higher things and have true, deep, real, resounding joy. Joy in the Lord. It says rejoice in the Lord. Rejoice in the steak of Christ, not just in the fat of all the things that we busy ourselves with. Rejoice in the Lord. You know what? We yearn for joy. We yearn for joy. Think of just some books that have been written. The Joy of Cooking is now in its ninth edition. The Joy of Dieting has gone out of print. Doesn't that make sense? The Joy of Sex has sold 12 million copies. The Joy of Reading, the Joy of Sports, the Joy of Junk, the Joy of Less, the Joy of Doing Nothing. We can relate to that one nowadays. All throughout these things, we're trying to find joy in all these different things. And this one says, this book's saying joy in the Lord. Joy in the Lord, that God has something deeper than your personality, deeper than your circumstance, deeper than comparing your life to somebody else's. It's based in contentment in the Lord. It's based in the insights that He shows. Joy in the Lord. So Paul says your relationship dynamics have changed. That's caused a little bit of friction with these two ladies. But I want you to know what the plan is. The plan is rejoice. And again, I say rejoice. Would you just give thanks to God for all He's done? Let me say something that I want to make sure I'm super clear. There's a lot of people to thank during this pandemic. We should thank our government leaders for their hard work. Whether they're getting it all right or not, doesn't matter. They're working hard like crazy, and I think they're doing a great job, truthfully. Number two, we should thank our medical workers, no doubt. We could thank those grocery workers. We could thank all those ones that we thanked. But here's what I'm worried will happen. We'll get through this, and we will. And all of the thank yous will go to people. And there's great worth in thanking people. We're grateful for people's hard work. But do not be a person that misses thanking God. Do you know that they were saying 200,000 people dying and we're at 30,000? That's still bad. Thank you, God, for 170,000 lives that didn't get taken. Thank you, God. And we rejoice in who you are. Don't miss the rejoicing in God in these moments. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.